But it looks like they were having fun. Did you have lots of fun?
Yeah.
It sounds a little scary too.
It's a little scary, but it's like fun in the children's section. Oh, by the way, just to tell you, there was this fort, and we went into the fort for some food because I'm hungry, and there was this freaky song also that it's also like a creepy woman or a little girl singing about something, and I heard one of what they said in the song. It was, I gave up my body something, which was kind of weird. And then my mom's like, this is not for you, and then we popped out of the exit.
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe some things are a little too scary or a little too much,
and on the walls, yeah, right. And on the walls, I saw these weird animals, and they look crazy.
Okay.
But yeah,
oh my goodness,
rabbit was huge, and the rabbit was stepping on the humans in the laboratory or something. It was weird.
Oh my goodness. It sounds kind of crazy, but it sounds like you had fun. And that's what it's supposed to be about, right? Having fun and seeing and doing crazy things you don't normally do, right?
Yeah, well, it was fun at the children's section, but the adult section was like, what the heck did they do to this place? And
adult section, did they look too much?
In the adult section, they were like, what the heck did they do to this place?
Yeah, sometimes adults' haunted houses or scary houses can be just a little too crazy. Maybe a little too scary.
Yeah,
right?
And by the way, I forgot to tell you, the finding the woman bride thing was like it said that children, people above 12 years old can watch this, but I'm pretty sure it should label people that are above 18-year-old.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Because, like, if it's too freaky, it's not good for children. Even children that already had their eyes good and already looked like a grown-up and is already in 10th grade.
Yeah, so some things really should be just left for adults. And then as an adult, you can choose whether you want to do those scary things or not, right?
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
You're a very smart girl. You're a very smart girl.
I think the finding the bride thing was for some bandit stuff, like bad guys. Because it's just too freaky. First of all, it's freaky. Second of all, it's kind of for bad people.
Oh, okay. Well, it just depends on what they're doing. Some fun houses or haunted houses go a little too far, right? Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had fun with your parents, and I'm so glad that Mom was super smart in helping you decide what was okay and what was not okay. So, all right, my dear, are you ready for our class today?
Yep.
Okay, now you said something at the beginning of class about wanting indigo. Are you wanting the color indigo to write with in the classroom? Is that what you were wanting?
Yep.
Okay, do you know how to change your colors?
Yep.
Okay, and do you know how to make new colors?
Yep.
Okay, and do you know what color indigo is? What color is indigo?
It's like a dark blue or something.
It's more like a dark purpley blue, right? More purple than blue.
Yeah. Like this color.
Yeah, just like there you go. Yes, you do know how to change your colors. Good. I thought I had showed you that before. All right. Are you ready for class? Yes, yes, yes. All right. So I must ask the question. Did you finish your chart you were working on with your different plants and all their parts?
Yeah, I'm done doing the potato and the carrot. I don't know what a tomato looks like. And I don't know what their leaves look like. So I only did the parts with the tomato and the carrot.
Okay, so you did potato, right? And carrot, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay, all right. So let's find your tomato with a T, right? Tomato. Okay, hold on. Ready? Here we go. All right. So this is your tomato plant, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you said you needed help on the leaves, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So look at the leaves. Do you see how they look? They're a little bit different than some of our other plants. They kind of, let me turn the screen. Here we go. So they kind of go up like this. Well, that's not good. They go up like this, right? And then they have, right? Kind of more like that. Now, I have a question for you. I was thinking about
like this.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? It looks like a sword. Kind of almost like one of those swords from the fancy superhero shows that has all the extra parts.
I think you're talking about those swords that have different blades on each side.
Power Rangers are one of those guys. They have all kind of crazy swords, right?
Yeah.
That's what it kind of reminds me of. Now I have a question though. Why? Why does this leaf look different? Why does this leaf look different than the other leaves? You're so smart.
It wants to absorb more heat.
Well, it wants to absorb more water, but it's trying to avoid the heat, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's got all these little places for the air to breathe through, whoosh, like that, right? It's got all these little places for the air to go through. Why?
Why?
Do you remember what we talked about? The tomato plant really, really loves it where it's super duper
hot.
Yes, the tomato plant loves the heat, right?
Yep.
And it loves it not too hot, but it really likes lots of sunshine and for it to be a lot warmer. Whereas our potato plant, let's look at our potato plant. What does the potato plant like? Do you remember?
A cold place, probably because they think they want more shelter to like stay in the dirt and be like,
yeah,
this is cool. I like this place. And I'm like, no, that is pretty normal.
So they do. Potatoes like the shade a bit more. They like it not so hot, and they like it a little bit out of the sunshine, just a little bit. So again, their leaves are more round to catch the water, and also because they don't need all that extra fancy frilly stuff because it's not so hot where they like to be. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I did not know this as a gardener for a long time, and all my plants were dying because I put them in all the wrong places. So knowing where to put your plants in your garden is really important, right?
Yep.
And you decide that based on what they need and their structures. Okay? All right, so let's learn a little bit more about the plants and all of their parts. Can you read this for me? You can do it.
From tall trees to tiny wild flowers, plants come in different shapes and sizes. What do plants have in common? One characteristic that all plants share is that they can make their own food. Plants do not eat other organisms to get energy like animals do. Instead, they use energy from the sun to make food.
Ooh, we've talked about this one before. Do you know that magical word? Where they use sun to get food? What's the word? What's the word? It's a big giant word. Do you remember? Do you remember?
Photosynthesis.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's right. That's why you're a super student, right? You know all those super big words. That's right. That's right. Photosynthesis. Very good. Very good. All right. Can you read this one for me?
These two kinds of plants have different shapes and colors. However, both have roots, stems, leaves, and flowers. I think they're pretty much the same.
Well, and you know what? I think there's only one plant here. I think they forgot a plant. I think they forgot one. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Oh, maybe it's talking about this plant here. Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Keep reading.
Most plants share other characteristics too. Most plants have parts that are green. Most grow in the ground. Plants cannot move around like animals can. Many plants have the same basic structures or plants. Parts. Most plants have roots, stems, and leaves. These structures help plants get what they need to survive. Some plants have flowers and fruits. Some have cones. These structures help plants reproduce. You're frozen.
Me?
Now.
Can you hear me?
Now you're not frozen.
Okay. What is a characteristic? What does that word mean? Do you know? What is a characteristic? Do you know? What does that mean?
Like their behavior.
Well, it's something that all creatures like that have. Okay? So a characteristic that you and I have, because we're people, is hair, right? All people have hair. Now, maybe some have more hair. Maybe some people have hair in different places, right? Like our eyebrows, or maybe a man has hair on his face. But hair is a characteristic of people, right? Thumbs are a characteristic of people too, right? Not many animals have thumbs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any other characteristics that all people share?
Eyes. Teeth.
Can you tell me a characteristic that monkeys have that people don't?
They have tails. Well, people do have tails. I heard this thing from YouTube that I'm just gonna draw a weird looking man. So basically, so they say that the bone of the tail is still there, like here.
Well, we call it, hold on, I've got a picture here. Let's see, where's my skeleton? Okay, so can you see on the skeleton here? We have a spinal column, right? Here's another picture. We have a spinal column back here in the back, right? And down here at the bottom, it's called a tailbone. A tailbone, right back there, okay? Now, is it actually a tail, like a cat tail or a donkey tail or a monkey tail? No.
It's like a tail of a rabbit.
Kind of. But we can hurt our tailbone if we fall on it. We can break it, right? And it really, really, really hurts.
Yeah.
But it's not like a tail like a monkey that is really long and crazy, right? Yeah. So all animals, all creatures, all plants have characteristics. Things that all of those categories, like all plants have these characteristics or structures. All people have these. All monkeys have these. Got it? Characteristics.
Got it.
Okay. Now we have talked a lot about the different structures of plants, right? But we talked here, this part right down here. The ways plants and everything else survive is by reproducing, right? So some plants have flowers and fruits and ultimately seeds, right? Yep. Some have cones. Can you think of a plant that has a cone? Any ideas? A cone. A pine tree has a pine cone, right? A pine cone. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Some trees oak trees have acorns. That's right. Ooh, and other plants use their tubers like a potato, right? And it has eyes. Remember our potato has eyes? Yes, and mushrooms have the other kind, which is spores. Mushrooms have spores. Yeah, and some plants have spores too. Pretty cool.
Is a spore like this thing?
No, the spore...
You're frozen.
So a spore actually kind of comes out of the top of the mushroom on some of them.
Ow.
Some of them comes out from the gills underneath, under here. Okay?
Okay.
Pretty cool, right? So many different kinds of characteristics or structures of plants. All right. Do we have time? Ooh. Let's read just a little bit more about the roots. What can you tell me?
Most plants have roots and stems. These structures help plants get what they need to survive. Roots. Plants need water. They take in water with their roots. Roots are structures that take in water and hold a plant in place. Some plants, such as carrots and radishes, have one thick root called a tap root. Others have a web of thinner roots. Roots may grow deep in the soil to find water far underground. They may spread wide to take in water from a large area. Roots also take nutrients. Nutrients are substances that help living things grow and stay healthy. They are part of soil. When roots take in water, they also take in nutrients. Some roots have the job of sorting food for a plant. These roots can be good for people too. Carrots, radishes, and sweet potatoes are roots that you can eat.
That's right. That's right. So there are lots of plants where we eat the fruits that come out of the ground on top, but some plants have really amazing roots we can eat too. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You have done an amazing job learning today. But I have a question before you go. Okay? Let's look at that tomato again. We talked about how the leaves are different, but let's look at the roots. How are the roots different on a tomato plant from our potato plant? What do you see? What do you see?
I see.
So if this is our soil, right?
Yeah.
There's one main root, right? One main root.
Yep.
And then there's a bunch of little bitty guys that kind of spread out all over the place, right? Why? Why are there so many roots on a tomato plant?
Because the tomato plants need a lot of water to grow.
And because where it lives is very hot.
Yeah.
Right?
So it needs more water.
That's right. That's right. It's kind of like when you're running a race, you need more water. But when you're just sitting at home watching TV, maybe you don't need as much water, right? Mm-hmm. It lives in a hot place, so it needs lots more roots. Ooh, let's look at that tomato plant. What do you see? What do you see?
I see a...
Uh-huh. I see roots,
flowers
right?
And roots, but they're like very thin.
Yeah, and they don't go all over the place because, again, potatoes like it where there's lots of water and it's not so hot, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you are super, super smart, and you always do so good in class. I'm really, really proud of you, okay? Are you exercising now? You may need more water.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for an excellent class today. And thank you for telling me about your haunted house or fun house that you went to. I'll see you next time. Okay?
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.